Alright, so we're doing a fresh boot of my brand new Linux operating system. I am running Linux Mint Cinnamon Edition using my HDMI card because my screen is jank. It needs a new video cable. So here's what I first see on boot. Please unlock whatever crypt. So this is an additional option that I just enabled for the hell of it. Basically encrypts your entire ass drive and all of it, so you can't even look at it without permission. Kind of above, your system, above and beyond your system password. Probably a little bit overkill, but a little additional privacy and security never really hurt anybody. About right on time, minute and 15 seconds, we are at the password screen. So that might not seem like the quickest boot, but going from Windows 10, where it took about anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes to get to this point, on top of having it take an hour and a half to install random ass updates that always got stuck halfway through, this is pretty awesome. So put in our system password. And that's it. We are clean, fresh, ready to go. That's a 2-minute total boot time. Like I said, not wonderful, amazing compared to what I was at before. So, I mean, once it's booted, there's no lag, no other programs running that have to, think in the background that take up a whole bunch of system resources. I mean, you can pretty much go right away, run Firefox. I'll think about it for a second. And there it is. So, launch Steam. That seems to take a second no matter what you're running. So, while that's thinking, I'll show off the toolbars, which I like. So, these are very customizable, which I like a lot. Yes, So, I mean, you have your traditional, like, auto-hide settings. I mean, you can put a little delay into show and hide, which I like. I have it so it stays up a second after I take my mouse away. Same thing with this top one. And you can obviously set them both. Like I have this one a little narrower than the bottom one. So we'll go panel edit mode. Oh, there's Steam. Gonna take hella long. I'll minimize that for now. So you can just drag everything around. I mean, you want your menu button in the middle? Sure, it's in the middle. You want it like up here? Sure. Oh, maybe not. Sure, it's up here. I want my clock to be down here in the middle for some reason, or maybe to the side. Alright. So, it's pretty cool. You can, take all your status notifications, put them wherever. I kind of like having it this way, so... And then you can add, remove, you can put them on the side, whatever. Another kind of cool thing that it does is... Where is it? Preferences. Hot corners. So this is kind of cool. So basically anytime that you hover your mouse in these corners, you can make it do different things. So right now I just have the bottom left one. Hide or show the desktop. I'm actually going to give that a little more of an activation delay. There. But you can make it do all sorts of things. So you can have it run a command, like every time you want it to go to the left, it opens, I don't know, like the browser or something. Show all windows, show all workspaces. That's kind of cool. So you can have different workspaces, and have like all sorts of different processes running in. Oh my god, did you just step on the power button? You little fucking dick. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, anyway, workspaces. So, you know, you can have totally different processes running in, totally different, yeah, workspace too. You know, so now we got a blank slate. So, I mean, you know, you can be running a game and switch over and do, you know, I don't know, whatever the hell you want. So, that's kind of a neat thing. Back to where we were. Steam is up and going. So, I'll show you how the games work. So, the way that, you can run any game in your Steam library, and the way that works, go to settings, Steam Play. So Steam Play will automatically install compatibility tools to allow you to play games from your library that are built for other operating systems. Enable Steam Play for supported titles. So that's cool. Now the supported titles things is kind of a hang-up, because basically if you didn't have anybody specifically working on the compatibility, then your game may or may not be compatible with Linux. But then you have this option. So advanced, you can use Steam Play to test your games in your library that have not been verified with the supported compatibility tool. Enable Steam Play for all other titles, run other titles with, whatever. So that's basically like an automatic compatibility tool. And I haven't installed a lot of games because I am running off my phone hotspot, and that will chew my data. But I installed, you know, 2 lightweight games that didn't use a lot of data, and it seems to work pretty okay. So here's one. This is running with the automatic compatibility software. Stronghold HD, a classic. Just gonna think about it for a second. I'm gonna show you this. So, you know, pretty, you know, Windows Explorer-esque thing. It's got a nice, you know, nice little built-in lightweight viewers. You know, do little stupid things, resize it, zoom in, zoom out, do a slideshow. I'm gonna go away from it, close without saving. You know, so pretty nifty that way. Like, I got my external plugged in. So, what should I look at? Look at a blank in place, why not? I don't think I've actually looked at the built-in PDF viewer yet. Oh, there's Stronghold. Well, like I said, this is just kind of the automatic compatibility, so it did its little magic, and we are running Stronghold without a problem.
Greetings, sire. Your stronghold awaits you.
Obviously working. And yeah, here's a little PDF viewer. So obviously works pretty nicely. Oh, can you edit? Okay, not really. I'll go away from that. So another game I wanted to show. This is basically like a stupidly addicting little indie game that came out a couple years ago that hasn't been really, didn't really take off. But, you know, it's still kind of fun. It's a little glitchy, it's a little weird. It's a huge time suck. It's pretty fun. But I wanted to download that and use that, number one, because it didn't take that much data to download. Number two, it's, you know, kind of an outdated indie game that honestly doesn't work amazingly on Windows. So to use a compatibility tool on Linux and stuff like that is kind of a, you know, a nice little test. So we will see how it does. It's thinking. It's getting there. You know what, while it's getting there, I'm going to show this. So, I mean, as far as the drivers and stuff, it didn't... Oop, did I even do the right thing? No, I didn't. I was going to show you that anyway. So, as far as the drivers and stuff... Where is it? I didn't have that much problem. It was automatic. It was able to automatically, find... And I got to put in my password to look at my drivers, which is okay. Like I said, I don't mind the additional authentication. And our game is ready. Looking for drivers while it's doing its scan. This is kind of like the App Store. Ooh, that is loud. So this is kind of like the App Store for Linux. Has a lot of shit on here, as you can see. And even if it's not on here, there's ways to get it. So some familiar things, some not so familiar things. Okay, it's still scanning the drivers and making a report. Let's look at our game. And we'll put our volume back up, I guess. This is how it looks normally on Windows. Like I said, it's not a terrifically highly funded thing. We'll pick our fish. I have noticed, and this is also a normal thing for the game, it seems to run a little weird until it goes and loads all the assets in the background. Not like it's a really graphic intensive game. It's honestly just not built amazingly well. But, it's still pretty functional, so I mean, here we are, we're swimming. For FPS up in the top corner. There's our danger sound. We're about to get eaten, maybe. Yep. Here we go. The fun thing about this game is that you can't save your progress. So if you take your little fish and you spend hours leveling up to, I don't know, level 20, level 50, you can just get like one-shot KO'd by some random ass fish out of nowhere and you have to start all over again. So, it's frustrating, but, not like I want to stop playing this game frustrating in some weird way, I don't know. But it's fun. But like I said, I like this as a test because, like I said, this is kind of a gimmicky game to begin with. That doesn't even work that well on the platform it was designed for. So the fact that it's running this smoothly without any issues on Linux, I think is a pretty good stress test or what have you. And honestly, it might be running slightly better on Linux than it does on Windows, which doesn't say a lot for the game. But like I said, it's gimmicky, it's weird, it's a time suck. We'll close it out. Surprisingly fun. Definitely had a lot of potential. Yeah, okay. So, now as far as the drivers, like I said, it didn't have any problem playing nicely with my hardware and stuff. The only thing it had an issue with was this driver, and this came up on the installation screen. And you can see this device is using an alternative driver. So basically, the message that popped up that said, hey, we don't have a built-in driver for this in the operating system in our toolkit, but we did a nice little search for you. We found an open source driver that somebody else made that should work for it. So I hit it. You can disable it So, that's cool. I didn't have to dig or do anything amazingly technical. It just kind of found it automatically for me and let me know, hey, you want to use this open source driver? I'm like, yeah, okay. I want my stuff to work, and obviously it works. So, I think that's a pretty decent tour. I actually really like it. I like the control that you have. I like that it's lightweight. I like that it's fast. My day one impression is awesome. I just like it. It's so easy to get to your settings. Whereas in Windows 10 they so goobered everything up. I don't know how the new Windows is, whatever, but like this is great. So like even just my display, I want my enable, disable. Yeah, we can see a whole lot on that one. So my mouse would go down to the laptop if it was working. But like I said, it's just kind of fresh. It's kind of intuitive. I enjoy it. I don't think there's really anything else to show off. There's a nice little built-in firewall, which I have to password. There's not really any antivirus software per se, but from what I understand, you don't really need it. So, shit like that. Rules, I don't know. This is technical. Yeah, okay, that's technical. I'm not gonna bother with it. But, what else can we do? Let's look at our discs. There we go. Yeah, so I can go look at our discs. Once again, a little more technical than I need to know. It tells you your partitioning and whatever. That's okay. What else can we see? System monitor. I'm kind of curious. So when I was running Windows 10, it was using like all the disk space all the time. Yep, it is definitely running a lot cleaner. Yeah, we don't have anything running at full capacity like it was with Windows. So those are pretty nice little normal numbers. It's definitely a breath of fresh air compared to what it used to be. It used to be choking. What else do we have? I don't know. The rest of the stuff is kind of boring, I guess. Oh, disk usage analyzer. What's that? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a memory analyzer thing. I'm not really interested in that, to be honest. But, yeah, it obviously all works great. No problems running, media or anything like that. Start page. And let's watch some Hulu. So, I mean, it obviously, runs pretty smoothly as you would expect. Get rid of that. So, yeah, day one, first impressions, I really like it. I enjoy it. We'll see if that thrill lasts. But right now, like I said, day one, you could not pay me to go back to Windows. Absolutely. I like this. It is lightweight, it is intuitive, it is easy to set up. You don't need a lot of technical knowledge. Like I said, it's working out great for me. I got no complaints.